Chapter 2. My first mission. Congratulations. You are the luckiest human among billions of humans in this world. Be the true ruler of this minuscule world. 3, 2, 1. System is adjusted according to host needs and wishes. Analysis beginning for 3, 2, 1. Analysis completed. Announcement. Every day there will be easy, medium, and hard missions which appear in the system, updated every 12 a.m. The host can choose to resolve it or not. Each mission completion, the host will get large amounts of money and points. Money and points are used to upgrade host status, which contains the following. Status name: Carlos Velasco. Age: 20. Race: human. Strength: 16 plus agility, 15 plus vitality, 13 plus intelligence, 17 plus retention, 12 plus prestige, 4 plus charm, 5 plus balance, 0. Note: stats can be increased by using balance by spending $1 billion for 1 increase. Additional skills host wants. None. Note: additional skills can only be filled using 10 points or $10 billion. Notification completed. All the messages that appeared on the hologram confused Carlos. What's wrong with my head? His eyes then shifted to the two burly men and James. Looking at their reactions, it was certain that only he could see this strange hologram. Meanwhile, seeing Carlos suddenly silent like an idiot, James then said in an arrogant tone, "Look." He was being stupid, knowing that there was no way he could destroy the Velasco family. Do you know how many enemies there are of this family out there? Have you ever seen us fall or go bankrupt before? Even if one of the richest families in Fresno City thought the same as you, it would be nearly impossible for them to do so. Then ... you do not dream. James rambled on after that. However, Carlos's thoughts were not on him. He was still too focused on the strange hologram currently filling his vision. By completing missions, I will earn a lot of money? Is that possible? Carlos then got up and took his bicycle. He needed to analyze the hologram elsewhere to have enough time to digest the information. It's like a story in a fantasy novel. This is awesome. In the next instant, Carlos pedaled his wrecked bicycle, leaving James still continuing to speak in an arrogant tone. Even if God gave you a second life, it's still impossible. Hey, he just left. Did he ignore me? Hey, damn it, wait there. James screamed while cursing at him, hoping Carlos returns. However, Carlos completely ignored him and chose a route through a narrow alley so that it would be impossible for James to catch up to him. He totally ignored me. Damn it, I'll remember this humiliation. Inside a small alley, Carlos sat on a used car tire while observing the hologram with a serious expression. At this time, the hologram display has changed as follows. Easy mission, not completed. Medium mission, not completed. Hard mission, not completed. Informations. Number 1. The more difficult the mission, the more money and points the host will receive. Number 2. The money and points can also be used by hosts to see non-host status. Number 3. Once one mission is unlocked, host cannot unlock another mission unless that mission is completed. I understand the basics now. However, how do I use it? I want to see how the difficult mission are first. Just as Carlos finished the hologram sentence, the hologram suddenly disappeared. It reappeared with a different look. At first, Carlos showed a panicked expression, but soon calmed down when it reappeared. I thought it would be gone forever. Damn. As soon as he read the contents of the hologram, his panicked expression returned. Even worse. Hard mission unlocked. Half a mile to the northeast of the King's River, a small restaurant called Miss Hong's Asian Restaurant requires a large injection of funds from investors. Be one of the investors, thereby giving an injection of $15,000 and get a 3% shares of it. In the future, it would become one of the most influential restaurants in Fresno City. Prizes: number 1, $10 billion. Number 2, 6 points. Damn it. What the hell is this? There were too many surprises from the mission. Besides him having to spend an enormous amount of money, the true value of that was all the money he currently had. However, that is 1/4 of his mother's entire hospital fees. Then how could he leave that to some small restaurant that wasn't even famous? It really is like giving away all his money for free. I admit this is a really difficult mission. Carlos was truly regretful for acting too rashly. He shouldn't have opened a difficult mission for the first time. Moreover, he still had doubts about the strange hologram in his vision. What if it doesn't give him that prizes? It should be noted that in the information of the hologram, Carlos cannot unlock any other missions until he completed the one previously unlocked. At this point, that fact made Carlos even more regretful and depressed. He then fell into thought for several minutes before finally deciding, it can't hurt to try. If the system doesn't give me the prizes, I can simply withdraw my money for whatever reason I can think of later. Carlos then got up and returned to pedaling his bicycle to the restaurant, even though it was raining heavily. After all, it wasn't too far from where he was.